Home and away spoiler, Eden gets torn between Cash and Tim amid rising tensions. Who will she believe? Episode 8396. Eden confides in Kirby about how she doesn't know who to believe following Cash's accusations against Tim. Tim chooses not to make an official complaint against Cash, but Rose still gives her colleague a hard time for his erratic behaviour. Cash changes tactics by approaching Abigail, suggesting that she should report Tim for his unprofessional behaviour. Abigail isn't keen, but Cash mentions that he's been in touch with Nerida, another client who claims to have been treated badly by Tim. Cash even offers to introduce Abigail to Nerida, but she needs time to think. Later, Tim assures Eden that he has never pursued a relationship with a client. Eden decides that she believes him and they're loved up when they wake up together the following morning. Eden is aware that Cash and Abigail have been talking, but she struggles to get to the bottom of what they're both up to. Eden's angry stance over this pushes Abigail away, so she tells Cash that she'll meet with Nerida. Meanwhile, Kirby and Marley receive the finished posters after their recent photo shoot. Marley thinks that they look great, but Kirby notices that the company have altered her image to make her look thinner and lighten her skin. Elsewhere, Marilyn is concerned when Alf shares his decision to give up on the bait shop. Episode 8397. Abigail and Nerida unite to expose Tim. Cash pushes them to make a stand. Abigail meets up with Nerida, who tells the story of her relationship with Tim. Nerida claims that Tim took advantage of her while working as her counselor, then abruptly dumped her and caused her to suffer a relapse. Cash tells Nerida that Abigail is considering making a complaint against Tim and he encourages her to do the same. Cash points out that the journals Abigail and Nerida were both assigned could help to provide a record of everything that happened, which would strengthen any complaint. Abigail and Nerida decide to go ahead with the plan, but Eden remains suspicious over why Cash and Abigail are suddenly hanging out together. Meanwhile, Levi reveals to Marley that he's planning to surprise Mackenzie on their anniversary. Marley decides to give Mackenzie the heads up. Mackenzie decides to celebrate the milestone in her own way, turning up to see Levi at the hospital. She's wearing a long coat and drops it to reveal lingerie underneath. Elsewhere, Marley assures Kirby that he won't use the altered images, but this does little to resolve the situation in Kirby's eyes. The agency offers to reissue the posters using the original image. They also defend their actions by claiming that the changes were made to make Kirby look more appealing to audiences. But this leaves her devastated and she confides in Eden about the knock to her confidence. Also today, Alf hasn't had any luck finding new premises for the bait shop, so he prints off a sign confirming that the current location is closed until further notice. Finally, Remy fears Lyric could be dying when he struggles to get the band together for a rehearsal.
Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.